The deep rural region of the Eastern Cape province of South Africa is remote, inaccessible, underdeveloped and lacking basic services such as roads, water and electricity. Unemployment is extremely high and most people live in relative or absolute poverty. But it is the children who suffer the most. Many have lost one or both parents through HIV, AIDS and other social and medical problems. Tens of thousands of children are cared for by foster parents or even older siblings. These are the most vulnerable. In order to break the cycle of poverty that threatens to prevent these children from realizing their potential, community-based organizations have been established in many areas. Driven by ordinary people who just want to help the children, these CBOs are brimful of hope and passion, but they universally lack skills, facilities and funding. This is where the Starfish Greathearts Foundation comes into the picture. Driven by the same passion for orphaned and vulnerable children, Starfish has become a real source of hope in these far-flung areas through the provision of essential skills training, financial support and administrative assistance. But to understand how these people live, we need to start by understanding the unique challenges facing these distant communities.
The main challenges faced by people in this area are unemployment, HIV/AIDS, as well as crime in various forms such as drug abuse, stealing and so on.
Starfish Greathearts Foundation partners with community-based organizations in several ways. But how exactly does this partnership work?
Starfish has developed partnership with the local CBO, which empowers the CBO members, which is from the committee to the staff members, peer educators, and the care workers.
Looking back, what inspired community members to create their CBOs in the first place?
Eminyakeni yo 2000.
In the 2000s, we saw children with disabilities. As a result, the increase in people with AIDS has made the task extremely difficult. How did a CBO in this region and in these circumstances start?
Siqale phaya early 2005. Iqalwe ngabantu ebebembalwa kakhulu xa beyisaqala.
Earlier in 2005, Bishop William Slattery asked us to help in their work with the orphans. At the time, we worked only with orphans. What is the current status of local community involvement in this CBO? The community is very helpful. There is an organization called Lima that helps us. Even now there is a helper in the kitchen and in the garden. The community is very helpful because it allows the children to come to our place. And the school has helped us by encouraging the children to come to the center to learn and to receive help with homework. What practical training does Starfish Greathearts Foundation give to the community-based organization?
Starfish, since it has started to empower the drop-in center and the ECD, which is the early childhood development, has established formal training for the ECDs, which are the early childhood development. Most of the educators there, they attend a formal training which will empower them to have formal qualifications in terms of how to conduct or run the early childhood development.
Over the life of the CBO and especially the involvement of Starfish, what measurable benefits have emerged? What has changed on the ground for these children?
The level of the pass rate at school. Since we have after-school care component within the drop-in center, the school results of children that are attending our centers have improved because they are being assisted with homeworks on a daily basis.
Now there is hope, real hope for these children. Thanks to the passion and love of the caregivers, the parents, foster parents and community members, these orphaned and vulnerable children of Matatiele and Bizana have had the chance of a real life outside of poverty. And Starfish Greathearts Foundation has been a valuable, in fact essential partner every step of the way. But what are the thousands of children in other areas of South Africa without the same hope? What will happen to them? In 20 years' time, will they too be unskilled, unemployed and scratching out an existence in a hut with a hole in the roof? Not if Starfish Greathearts Foundation has anything to do with it. But to do that, we need more than just nice words of encouragement. We need funding so that we can increase our reach into places like Matatiele. Every starfish thrown back into the sea is one more small life rescued. Together with our donors, let this trickle of starfish turn into a flood that turns the waves on the shore into a brilliant orange colour, teeming with life.